But this is the next topic that we're going to talk about. Not a lot
Yep,
of you
yep.
guys know about this. This is much more like under the radar type of stuff, and which you guys got to keep your eyes out for. Is that if you guys don't know Shaun O'Rourke, who I'm good friends with, he's been on the channel a couple plenty of times in the past. He has a new show coming out called Ballistic. We talked about this at the beginning of the year on the very first episode. Um, but he just dropped a new clip for his show, which after we uploaded that episode and I uploaded the clip of that section that we talked about, he sent me a text message saying like, "Hey, I just watched your episode, your podcast episode." Literally, my heart dropped. I'm like, "Oh, what did you think?" Like, because it came off like I might be in trouble or something else. So I don't
For
know.
sure.
So, but he's like, yeah, no, I liked it. Next, immediately sent me this clip and told me not to tell anyone about it. So I got a little sneak peek at this one. But so yeah, what did you think of the you I'll leave a link down
Wait, can
below.
we talk about it now? Are we allowed to talk about this?
Yeah, no, it's public. It's
Oh,
all
okay, okay,
public.
okay. Oh,
So
good, good, good.
you guys can go
I'm
back.
like, oh gosh, here we
Yeah,
go.
we're gonna get in trouble now. I didn't say
Uh,
NDA,
I'll be
but
like Tom. I'll be like Tom Holland. What movie is this for?
it's
I'm
like,
just kidding.
yeah, everyone dies in this next movie.
Yeah,
So y I'll leave a link to his playlist down below. You guys should go subscribe to his channel, and you guys can watch the clip
yeah. Check
yourself.
it out.
But what did you think of the clip?
Yeah. So first off, n- I went in without any context. So I remember watching the first clip, and I was like, okay, is this a coinciding project? Is this something in the future, the past? Is it part of a first episode, 12th episode? What does this look like? So I went in with no context, which I highly recommend anytime you don't know anything about something. I feel like the truest form of the creativity is what you get. And so I went and watched it. I was actually really pleasantly surprised.
Hmm.
There was a lot of tension.
Yes.
I feel like you. I'm trying to use words that don't give it away, so people go watch it. But
It
I feel
gave
like you go
off good
watch it.
suspense. Like it,
Yeah, it did.
so I'm gonna describe the scene a tiny bit, but like it I'm pr I'm pretty sure what in this clip we're seeing the villain of this at least season or the show getting interplay and I'm pretty sure this probably is taking some time after a certain accident with our main lead's character. And so but he's coming up and talking to this guy that owns this like bar or this restaurant, and this guy probably did something wrong to upset this dude. And just the scene alone, I don't know the actor's name. I should have probably looked up the actor, but the actor that's playing the villain, he just, I don't know, he brings something that's like, yeah, I don't want to mess with you. That's, I
I
don't,
here. I'll say he brings a charisma where he seems harmless. You think
yes.
he's gonna be a harmless person. He's not harmless.
Yeah.
So it's
Oh,
almost like you get like the trickery of of a great villain,
he
but in a
must,
way where you're like, oh, I could potentially root for this person.
yeah. Like he seems like he's a cool dude, but if you get on his bad side, he will kill you. So it's,
Shh, no, he won't. He's gonna give you lots of
oh,
cookies
he's
and
gonna give you hugs and milk and
yes,
yes.
exactly, exactly.
But yeah, I mean like it's a pretty good scene and pretty brutal. Like there's a scene where you get the where a guy's getting punched, which I'll say one of those punch sound effect. I will be negative to the show. I don't like yes, he's my friend, but I will point things out if I feel like some things will
You're gonna be unbiased.
I'm gonna be unbiased unless it's Nicolas Cage. Um but there was one punch sound effect that was like if like didn't sound right to me. That's kind of like the only negative thing I could see out of this whole entire scene.
I'd have to go back and watch it.
It sounded like
I
someone
was
punching like a
so
pillow or something.
I'd have to go back and watch it. I didn't see that. I think for me the most there's a peculiar part about probably 60-70% of the way through where your like stomach drops and you're like,
Yes.
"Ooh, that doesn't feel good."
Yeah.
So I was quite entertained and I'm very excited for
What
him. So
what do
um
you think that what is like the just from that scene alone, what does that give you an idea of the show?
Well, here's the thing. I think a lot of shows, whether they're action versus adventure versus suspense, thriller, whatever that looks like,
Yeah.
a lot of them don't have good dialogue.
Mm,
Like it's like I'm giving a fake example, but like CIS Miami or like I'm just thinking of shows where you're like you want to love them, but the dialogue's bad, or it's
Ahsoka.
like like they're just shooting people and things are happening and going on, and you're like, what is going on?
Yeah.
And then they're like, woo, we resolved it. The thing that I really liked about this, and I think kind of gives me the feeling of this show, is it can be fast paced as much as it can like slowly stew and boil over. And so for me, this really took a it really made action take the back seat, but in the best way, because we got an opportunity to get to feel like the uncomfortable, like it almost felt more like a movie than it did a show in a
Yeah.
good way.
And I think that's
Like
probably
it,
like the scene that we're for like seeing the villain for the first time as well. It's shot like that way as well. And so,
yeah. I think overall, cinematography wise, I thought the script was pretty good. The acting was pretty solid. I mean, for a lot of the stuff that comes out today, I feel like AI wrote it.
yeah.
This actually looks like it had some, not that it actually
It had AI
had
wrote
some.
it.
No,
Oh,
it looks like it had action behind it, or it had like emphasis on craft.
yeah.
That's the thing that you can't see in a lot of movies. A lot of it's just copy and paste, repeat. This felt like, ooh, I'm curious to know where they're acting from. Or, ooh, why did we choose that verb, that language? I'm very excited. I would love to see more clips. So if
Yeah.
he ends up watching this, kudos, because I very much enjoyed it.
Sean,
So
give me early access to the show. Um,
if you need
but
an extra, I will be a broom.
yeah.
So look at my hair looks like it's like a mop
If you
anyway.
need someone
So
to kill, I volunteer. But yeah, just go check out his channel down below. He'll keep you guys up to date a little bit more than I will. I don't we've been talking a tiny bit about it, like in private messages, but he is like looking at other people to pick up his show. I think they've only filmed I think they filmed the whole entire thing, but they're looking like at the pilot from my understanding standing. So I don't know what's going to be on, but as much as if when I'm told or like if when I find out about what it's going to be on, I'll let you guys know so then you guys can check it out when it does come out. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you want to see the full-on podcast, I'll leave a link in the description below. And you guys can also check us out on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. And if you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like. And if you guys want to, I want to hear your guys' thoughts on the topics as well. So leave a comment on it. And if you guys are new to the channel and you guys enjoyed what you saw, hit that subscribe button because we have a lot of other stuff on the channel. As a reminder, this is a monthly upload on the Big Talk with Austin. And this will also give you guys the opportunity to submit some topics to us that happen throughout the month. So if you guys want to do that, go check me out on Twitter and follow me there. Tag me whenever something interesting pops up that is movie reviews, movie TV shows, any like pop culture related type of stuff. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Like always, I'll see you guys next review. Bye, guys.